to counter this team composition with the current champions at hand. Might have to briefly stop commentating to try to group us all up together, but I'm not too certain what all I can do. They are going to go ahead and get this turret, it seems, while all at low health, as we cannot team fight together for some reason. Mordekaiser coming in does go ahead and pick up Tryndamere very easily, and he's going to go ahead and throw his ultimate down onto Swain, but then get hit by Never Move. Going to go ahead and pop that E and keep moving, not even buying wards at the moment, as we need to get to that field immediately. Still have range to give Lux that E bonus, although well, maybe she did get it briefly. Didn't see the little ghost icon. Now having max Song Celerity, moving up, and going to go ahead and pop my Shirelias for now, speed of these champions. Although Mordekaiser doesn't seem to want to move too much. Lux is at full, or LeBlanc is at full health, but looks like we are going to be going ahead to try to get her. And there goes the Lux hit, and move speed getting tossed over there, and bottom lane in trouble. Kate, and Ezreal is of course going off on his lonesome, like he is wont to do. Let's go ahead and try to get Dragon, if possible. Although having to face check as Sona is kind of scary. Mord come? Dragon, possibly? I don't know. I guess not. Meanwhile, their team is moving as a group towards red buff. Probably going to give that to Tryndamere. But we will see. Dragon is down, but that's alright. We can still take a blue buff, provided we can all move as a team, assuming blue buff is gone. And going to go ahead and pop Shirelias. Possibly a little bit preemptive, but it does have a short cooldown. But we need to go ahead and get back to our tower, as we did push a little bit too much. And there is the... I don't want to go that way. Oh, a little bit risky here. Taking some hits here. And again, getting killed for overextending, although that was my fault on directioning without checking major objectives. And then changing directions as Caitlyn ran through the bush perfectly fine. Lux getting picked off, and just playing overall really bad. Don't quite know if I want to upload this one, as it seems to be just playing terribly every single turn. Turret is going to go ahead and get Tryndamere, and possibly Ashe, but it looks like not at all. And Mordekaiser did go ahead and save port. As you said, port, we got spotted, so we ran. Instead of porting and standing still, because that would get us killed. Meanwhile, we did go ahead and lose our inhibitor, so that's going to be a bit of an issue. And no time to go ahead and buy any part of the next item. Just need to move up and fight off this minion wave. Now, bottom lane is going to be pushed rather hard soon. LeBlanc, for some reason, is just standing there. I think. Gonna go ahead and give Ezreal a bunch of move speed, but it looks like he's not going to be able to catch up after all. Or at least doesn't care to, which is rather safe, as all of their team is MIA with only Tryndamere down, and he is up by now. Gonna go ahead and check Baron. Okay. Apparently Sona is the face checking champ for this game. When you don't have a real tank, I guess this is what happens. I don't know. Taking a risk. No, he's not there, but Swain is overexposed. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop my ultimate on him, as apparently this game I'm having very little chances of actually using it in an effective manner. And Swain does go ahead and go down from Lux and Mordekaiser. And Swain laughing his head off, as it took near forever to kill him, despite all of us focusing him using ultimates, etc. Mordekaiser is, of course, talking about his frozen mallet that he built. Very interesting build here. Now we are a little bit overextended Lux. I'm going to go ahead and switch my move speed Arya, and my Shirelias is ready to activate. So maybe we'll be okay. And it looks like we will go ahead and get away. And Swain does go ahead and point out that Mallet can't do that much. Dropping a CV at that little fold where it is popular for champions to move to. They are possibly all moving up to Ezreal, so gonna have to keep an eye on him. Tryndamere is gonna go ahead and come around. Not checking the bushes, oddly. LeBlanc with them. Oh crap! Getting spotted here, and it does look like I'm gonna have to run the opposite way. Lux did look like she escaped the tower, but we will see exactly who escapes where. And there's Ashe. They're all in the forest right here, but they do now have an escape route if no one will be able to see where they're going. LeBlanc and them having some fun with it. And I go ahead and pop Observious to give her a reason to chase. I go ahead and kill the double, and then once again it looks like I am going to go ahead and get focused with Caitlyn going down. And now Mordekaiser trying to kill Tryndamere, getting the kill. Ezreal going to go ahead and get the kill on Ashe, but then LeBlanc and Swain quickly burst down Ezreal, and it does look like we are going to go ahead and lose this game, as we are quite getting beaten soundly. Going to go ahead and build. We need an Age to the Legion, but we do have so many mana users, and I need the tankiness, so I'm going to go ahead and build a Soul Shroud if possible, getting 2 more wards if I get the chance to place them, and we will exactly see what all we can get away with. Lux trying to damage Swain, but Swain is of course not unkillable, especially when fed early game, as his "you can't kill me" ult becomes "you still can't kill me" even though it's the late game. Possibly needing a Blood Razor on our Ezreal and our Caitlyn, but a little bit late to even think about such item choices. I can go ahead and move up a little bit. My ultimate is ready. He is going to go ahead and try to escape. I can go ahead and give Lux a little bit of extra move speed, and we're going to go ahead and start moving up. Now, I am a little bit in a weird spot, as I did see Swain and LeBlanc running up there, and I did move up a little bit. Very bad play by me. Now, I do need to go ahead and keep moving around, trying to go ahead and dodge and weave. Ezreal did go ahead and overextend again, blinking over the wall, and did get picked off by Swain and LeBlanc. So he's not been doing so hot this game, going 4-11-4, but on a losing team you can't quite always help a positive KDR, but we will see. Trying to kill the super minion here. He's proving to be a bit of a bother. Rammus powerballing and ending it right here. Possibly going Baron. I'm going to go ahead and check that with CV. It is still up, so that's going to be a little bit odd to see. They are going to go ahead and move up to the top lane, and all of our team is moving besides Caitlyn. Come, please. Not Caitlyn, Lux, sorry. As it does look like they will be doing an imminent push, or not. That's a little bit odd there. Rammus did go ahead and rush a bubble, so no ultimating him. That Cannon Rider just did not want to die, and we are slowly getting baited by Rammus to get off of our tower, but it does look like everyone wants to chase. I'm gonna go ahead and see Mordekaiser and Caitlyn do that. Popping my heal, which apparently went all the way to Mayan. I mean, Dalmascan. As she was lower health than Caitlyn, who I thought was lower, but she did have a bloodthirst, so she healed herself up really quickly. Going to go ahead and just help this mid lane push. Mordekaiser and Lux checking Baron, but no one was, of course, there. LeBlanc, of course, pushing up, thinking, hey, I can burst that person down. Has 494 AP. Trying to throw that down, throwing down all sorts of fun heals. Mordekaiser getting chased. He's slowed. He's never moved. Do we move in to save him? Answer is yes. And ultimate is thrown. I hit 3 of them. And trying to turn around, but do not get away with it. And I do go ahead and die in the split second that the arrow is thrown. Once I go down, it looks like Lux is going to go ahead and get picked off by Tryndamere, but no, Lux does go ahead and get off the root, and Swain fails a root, but Ashe and company do go ahead and pick off Caitlyn. This does quite look like a losing game. Ezreal, of course, standing all heroically in between the 2 turrets, like that's going to save him, and instead going to go ahead and run out of range of that turret, trying to lure them into the towers, or at least scare them from diving him. It does look like Rammus is not going to go ahead and tank those turrets after all. Lux did escape, so she is currently at full health. They did lose this turret, so now they're going to go ahead and save the inhibitor, or lose the inhibitor. Ezreal slowly getting picked off. Does go down to Ashe, actually, even though Ashe did shoot an arrow while he did blink, and it did travel the long distance. Lux trying to defend the tower, but not doing enough damage, it seems, to make Tryndamere forcefully go back. And instead, it looks like he is indeed going to go ahead and not pick her off, playing a little bit safe. Going to go ahead and lose the other Nexus turret while we are up here. Surrender vote getting initiated, but there's no point in surrendering now, as only the Nexus is left alive. Trying to move up, and can't get to that Ashe in time. Trying to interrupt her, but it does look like we are going to go ahead and lose the Nexus and the game. Good game called by Swing, good game called by Sona, and that looks like that is truly the game. On defeat, very bad play on our team. Apologies for that, and this is Observious signing out.